Oh no, bro! I saw this. This is something. This man spent like 62 grand to get a pic, one of those like open palm pics. Like, bro, for a guy who's sending 62K on OnlyFans, like what I just said doesn't sound bad if you're a normal guy, like in a like a random interaction. This was not a random interaction. This is like, from what I've heard, they try to make it sound like he just kind of met her at a Walmart, but even if that is the case, it already starts off not normal because of, bro, already what's at hand. Like, he is the most giving person on her thing, if I remember. this is my reaction last night exactly.
Do you think the video was frozen?
Crazy.
I bet you did, you gullible idiot. Your weakness offends
Jeez,
me.
Man.
Me blowing a raspberry right there, mate.
Jeez, man. Let's just get to the subject matter at hand, man. Jesus, calling me silly and shit. Jesus.
Balled into a never-ending rabbit hole of degeneracy.
Yep.
And I thought it was interesting, so I figured, let's talk about it. So Ruby Rose is a very popular individual right now, and she posted this on Twitter today.
62.
I ran into my #1 spender on OnlyFans, and we are blessed with 2 magnificent pictures here.
The fact she posted his, like, picture is insane. Like, I know he showed her to take a picture of, but I don't know, it's wild they even did it. Like, they even, like, showed it off, especially for him, especially with his description on his account. Oh my god, that hurt my soul. Crypto whale looking for a queen.
On the left, it is Ruby Rose posing with her #1 piggy bank dumper. Now let's turn our attention to Exhibit B, and we can get the statistics. So he has been subscribed to her OnlyFans for a month and has spent a total of $62,000. 62,000 clams.
Bro, that is
now,
that is Dan Bilzerian's fucking bed frame, dude.
For a moment,
I'd honestly, this is the one time I'd take the bed frame,
I'm
yo.
gonna channel my inner method actor.
I can't get the bed frame. You feel me? I can, you know?
And do an
like, link, you know? No, like, come on.
This is his financial advisor upon checking his credit card statements. Thank you very much. I'm the next Jim Carrey. What can I say? 62,000 doubloons he has spent in presumably 1 month on her own.
Is he trying to do the Riz?
Like,
He's trying to Riz him?
That's how it works. I don't know if you can spend money on someone's OnlyFans
trying to Riz me?
also being subscribed. So I think he is speed running bankruptcy through OnlyFans purchases. Man's making George Santos look like a small fry. This is wildness.
Oh, Gundam.
Now let's go back to...
Bro, why does this man have a Gundam box, but it's not even built? I really want one of these. Either a Digiman, Gundam, or... I think there was somebody else who had one, but I really want a Digiman. Like, they had, I think it's Aguteriamon. It's like one of those big combos, like one of the big guys who combination. I really want one of that. Bro, I feel like that'd be really annoying and really relaxing and fun. Like, bro, once you get this built, sick.
This is...
I really like an Angelmon, actually. I really like Angelmon. Or, what is it, Anglamon? The lady one. I like her. She's cool.
Wildness. Now let's go back to just the tweet itself. I ran into my #1 spender on OnlyFans, Miss Rose. I have breaking news. You did not just run into...
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I read that line and I said, nope. no way. There's no way you just ran into this sucker at some random interaction.
Into this guy by pure accident. This was not happenstance, a coincidence, a twist of fate. This man absolutely went out of his way to find you and run into you. So while it may have been an accident on your part, perhaps, that you happened to run into him, this was a calculated maneuver from him, I have no doubt.
For
I can
sure.
already just see him in the bathroom mirror doing his hands like this, scheming. Okay, I know where she's gonna be. Game time. I'll introduce myself. And then, at the end of the day, dude spends 62 grand and doesn't even get a hug in the picture. There is no contact between the two of them in this photograph there. She is still wisely keeping her distance from this guy.
I mean, yeah, that's bro on her part, smart but not. I don't know. I don't know if she's like, maybe her saying he randomly ran into me. Maybe that was her saying, "Hey, this is kind of weird." No, like maybe that was her being like just kind of, you know, like a small shade or whatever. Because like she did keep her distance. But she did take a photo of his phone, which is so odd. Like, they clearly had to be talking for a minute, which is, like, interesting. I don't know. It's such a weird situation.
Not even, like, a hover hand or anything at all. But I'm not his dad or anything. I'm not going to go over and slap the wiener out of his hand. If he wants to spend $62,000 on OnlyFans, all power to him. But you have to wonder, what does he do to be able to afford $62,000 on a single person?
Don't tell him!
OnlyFans?
No!
So, I tried to find the scoop, and I didn't have to search very long or very hard because people also were very curious and found a lot of information on him. So, allegedly, he is a crypto millionaire.
It's right in front of your face. It's just dance. Man self-proclaimed what he is, dude.
Hit it big in the crypto boom. Man. And that's where he got most of his money from, allegedly. I can't 100% confirm that, but... And then the most interesting discovery occurred up there with, like, finding the One Piece. They found out that this guy is most likely the same guy from MTV's True Life, I'm Addicted to Porn. And they found this image here. His shirt goes Insano style, by the way. It says, Born for Porn, which I believe should just be a
Who is making those shirts?
It should just be a style, by the way.
Is that what that really said? There's no way he lied. Yeah, okay, what the fuck?
Porn, which I believe should just be a crime, like a charge, if you just wear that in general.
Seems fair.
But anyway, logically it made sense. Someone spending $62,000 on OnlyFans, a single OnlyFans model, is absolutely addicted to porn in some way. And it seems like,
it makes sense,
through this evidence, he may have been addicted to porn for quite a long time. So, I went to the archives. I went to watch the episode itself. Turns out it's on Hulu, Season 12, Episode 6 of True Life. His name is Brandon. He was 26 years old at the time of filming in 2009. So his meat has not known a night of peace in over a decade now. Since 2009, he has been non-stop playing the skin flute, a symphony to the tune of porn that never ends. The porn industry has got his scrotum in a death grip and it is not let go. Now the True Life episode has Brandon talk about his addiction. And addiction in all of its forms is an extremely sad thing. And porn addiction is...
Yeah, no, I was actually going to say, it's kind of like... I don't know if it's this bad for a lot of people, but I have heard it is kind of like bad. I've never really had it, like... But I've heard stories, people saying, like... 3-4 times a day. It's like, bro, it's like, first of all, the videos aren't that good. Let's get off with that. The videos are usually not that good. They're not that good. Like, how are you finding that many good, like, videos that are good? Like, what are you doing? Never mind. Never mind. Like, I just don't get it. How do you not run out of video? Well, I don't know. Actually, now that I say it out loud, there's a lot of it's been a lot of years. The internet's crazy. A lot of people making moves and shit, that is crazy in a sense. Like, you know, but I guess, you know, motherfuckers gotta make money. You know, do their things, do passions and whatnot. It's just such an odd thing that it's like, it becomes like a drug. I can see it because of the, you know, the sense of euphoria, relief, and, you know, climaction. It's like, it makes sense, but to me it doesn't make sense, because anytime I've like gotten close to, or like my idea of close to what people say is an addiction, or like they do this too much, I'm just like, man, this is just boring. It's like, I don't know, it's just like just like other ways to relieve, you know.
Brandon talks about how it's
also just like uncomfortable. I don't know if this is uncomfortable. After a while, it's literally just uncomfortable.
Affected his real life relationships, and also it's kind of led him to have this inability to focus on things that are important, like getting a job. There's like a little chunk of time dedicated to his job search, where he spends 30 minutes going through Craigslist looking for job listings, and then after 30 minutes, he just starts watching porn for 2 hours. And he says that he watches porn.
Oh, that is a feature-length film. How the fuck, bro?
Between 5 to 10 hours a day. 5 to 10 hours a day watching porn. That is an incomprehensibly outrageous amount of time to be dedicated to watching anything at all. It's so sad. And
it happens though. Like, bro, TV shows go hard with this, especially maybe streams go pretty hard with this. Like, especially like XQC. Like, whenever he'd stream like 15 hours a day, almost every other day, when he was doing that shit, bro, a lot of times when I check in, it was a lot of the same people. Like, I mean, that goes for me too. Like, sometimes I'd leave it open, he'd be doing GTA or whatever, and I just leave it on in the background, or I actually would be watching it. But it would be a lot of time, you know. The same thing goes with movies and shit. It's crazy to think that he watched all this porn, and it wasn't, like, I won't say it's not for nothing, because it obviously is for his, like, addiction and his affliction, you know, like, all of his little issues and shit. But, yeah, it just seems like it's counterproductive for a lot of reasons, you know?
it doesn't seem like he's gotten any better considering how much he is spending on just one OnlyFans model. Now, I'm not big dumb idiot enough to believe everything MTV shows. A lot of it is probably fabricated, exaggerated, and all that.
True.
But it's worth mentioning at the end of the episode, things are looking up for Brandon. There's the big come to Jesus moment where he's like, you know what?
Come to
Porn is
Jesus.
a problem. It's gotta go. Time to scram. Get out of town. No more porn. Time to get my life together. And the episode ends with him getting a part-time job working at a bar. And I don't know if any of that was real or not, but it doesn't seem like a whole lot has changed when it comes to Brandon's relationship with pornography, considering how much money he is currently spending on one OnlyFans model.
True.
It seems like the only thing that has improved for Brandon since that.
Oh, actually, we need to count stats thinking about it. If that is the one person, and he's an addict, that can't be the only person, actually. Like, everybody else might not be as much money, but I'd actually kind of think he has, like, some side, like, what you would call, like, a side parlays.
2009,
you got, like, the extensions, you
his
know?
financial situation. He was struggling to get a job then. I don't know if he has a job now, but he certainly does have a lot of disposable income.
I don't know why I started thinking of, like, bets, but that was the only way I could really explain it, you know?
But anyway, as I mentioned, addiction in any of its forms is a horrible thing, so I do legitimately feel bad for him. And also, this isn't even where the rabbit hole ends on this guy. It also seems like he was friends with Juice WRLD. He recorded at least 2 videos like this, and it seems like they must have known each other, unless Brandon happened to have broken into Juice WRLD's place and then filmed these TikToks. I think they're TikToks. Obviously, this has nothing to do with the OnlyFans spending.
Just interesting.
Just another really weird bit of lore.
Lore, yeah. This man's got lore.
I think the important takeaway here is, don't be like Brandon. Yes, he may have potentially hit it big with crypto, but it seems like the only things he's spending that money on is OnlyFans and, I would assume, other porn avenues. Like, that seems to be where all of that goes towards. I really don't know how long he can do that for. He is very much a porn addict. Even the shirt he's wearing in the picture with
That's
Ruby
right.
Rose
That's crazy.
says, "If I die, delete browser history." Porn has become his entire personality. Like, it's like his whole being. And that's just not healthy at all.
Yeah, that's wild.
But you know what is healthy? Helping others. So this holiday season, we're doing what we did last year at Mana, where we're raising money for the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation.
Oh, wow.
Last year we raised over $110,000. It was an incredible series of streams that we did, and this year we're looking to do it again, but adding a few new things, such as these sticker packs. So this one's obviously me.
Oh, wow.
This one is Jimmy here, and this is, of course,
very
Jimmy.
cute.
So myself,
Very
JB,
cool.
and Jimmy are doing Mana Impact, and raising money for the Brain and Behavior Research
That's huge.
Foundation, which is an organization that aims to alleviate the suffering caused from mental illnesses through awarding grants that will help lead to breakthrough research. And it's just an overall great organization. So again, if you're looking to help support in any way, there's a link in the description below, and $10 or more gets you the cute stickers. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly mention that here at the end of the video. Anyway, that's about it. So yeah.
I got anxious. I started chewing on my pin. I got anxious for that guy. Such an interesting situation. I kind of like feel for him in a way. This man, it just sounds like he's so deep in the rabbit hole. Like, I don't know. But, you know. I don't know. I don't know too much to know if he's like tried to get out of it or his past. Like, I know he just gave us kind of like an idea of what he tried to do. But I don't know personally. It just seems kind of sad, you know. Men seems like he's very distracted and addicted, you know.